Hello everybody once again, this is AikawaKazu, welcome back to another Monday video even though it's recorded on a Saturday. But first and foremost, I'm sick, my nose is not doing too well today. So I'll try my best to make this video quick. This will be the August equipment showcase for my heroes. Alright, I think a few of you guys have been asking like what kind of weapons or what kind of stuff, what kind of jewels or accessories that my heroes are using. So once a month I'll dedicate one video just to show you guys what exactly I have, and as always I prepared 50 of those beautiful chests, 50 plus I think, yeah, 51 exactly, for you guys. Hopefully my nose can hold on before I start having waterfall from my nose, but yeah. So this will be the two main things for this video for this Monday. Alright, I took away the stream chat because my webcam already takes quite a bit of space on the screen, and if I put the chat there, my chat must be furious with me right now on my stream. But in any case, let's get to it. Alright, so my raid lineup, I actually prepared my team 2 as well, even though they just died to the level 50 dragons that I put them through. But team 1, alright, Shane, let's start with Shane, alright. 2 Eileen Emperor Spear, lethal attack 30% plus 5. I got a double counter rate, 1 max counter rate 32%, the other is 29%, but as you can see, this one's pretty good I think. I think this is not the best defense you can get, but as you can see, this is what my Shane has. She's using the counter rate necklace. And for jewels, lifesteal plus 5 red jewel, plus nothing green jewel, I should get it to plus 5 actually, and of course crit damage. So lifesteal, lethal attack, crit damage. So the first thing you will ask for most people is why no total damage increase or damage percent increase on Shane. So it has been quote unquote proven that there's a total damage cap of 80%. So how do you achieve the 80% here? 50% comes from your leader, from your increase all allies damage by 50%. And then 30% comes from the fact that you have masteries. If you have page 1 and 2 masteries, which is this one, alright, let me just find, increase all allies attack skill damage. I'm not too sure which exactly is the, let me find it. So we have 20% there, trying to find exactly where it is, because I don't remember. So you get 20% here, and I think you get another 10% from here. So I'm not too sure skill damage or total damage stacks, but basically 10% plus 20% here, and yeah, this one is not. So unless I'm mistaken, I just want to double check in case I'm wrong. Checking all the masteries. Yep. So basically you get 30% from masteries, page 1 and 2, which is the level 10 to level 41, and the level 45 to level 75 one, which is this one. And this one you will get 30%. And the thing is, you cannot go above 30% when it comes to increasing total damage. And that's what the damage jewel actually do. So this is why if you look at all the top tier, let's check it out, alright? Is there a way to check it out? I think we can under check out. But you will find that basically Shane's, those top tier Shanes in Dragon Raid teams that are killing level 99 dragons, they don't use total damage jewels. And I've tested it myself. Previously I was using the total damage jewel, which is a damage 20% jewel, and as you can see I'm still doing level 50 to level 90 dragons with ease. Right now I can do about average 1 million on level 60 dragon, which means I'm improving despite taking away, you know, the total damage jewel, which is supposed to be 20%. That's very significant. And previously I even added 10% damage Belt of Fury on my Shane, and imagine removing 30% damage from your Shane, you should see a huge damage, you know, difference when it comes to how much damage you can do on dragons, but I don't see any difference. So I think the total damage cap of 80% is true, guys. It's true. So there we go, guys. There we go. Alright, so that's my Shane. Next up we have our frontliners, as I will call it. It's hard to speak properly with my nose being like that. I try my best, guys. But for frontliners, most of them, what you want is to go speed. So I'll say in general first before I go to specific. So you want to go a double speed on all of them. Double speed on all of them. Reason number 1 is because you want to speed attack as much as you can, so you buy time for more soul slayers, for, you know, your heals and that kind of thing. So having speed attack is very important. And there's one downside of Shane compared to Droopy, because you can't actually put speed attack on Shane. It doesn't work very well on her because she doesn't have the innate lethal attack passive that Droopy has. So you have to put lethal attack on her, and which is also why lethal Jewel is good on her. The other replacement for Jewels, I forgot to mention, can be counter rate as well if you want to make sure that you counter. And do realize that every time you counter the dragon, technically speaking, it's better than, you know, that damage increase from lethal attack. Because if you don't counter during that opportunity where the dragon does an AoE attack, you actually miss out on, I don't know, 10 to 12,000 damage, depending on how much damage you do for your Shane and normal attack. So every time your Shane counters, it's great. So counter rate Jewel also can be taken into consideration, though I don't think anyone has actually done the math to decide which is better. But right now I'm going for lethal attack. Alright, I think more consistent, less depend on RNG, unless you can have 100% counter attack rate. Alright, so you will see that my Velika has double speed, not the best speed weapons you can get, and I didn't even bother to get the +5 because you don't actually want to use a Velika to use any skills, alright? HP block is what you want to go for in general for all the frontliners as well. You can see HP block, again, HP block. I don't have the best HP gear on my raid team, which is why I can't really do level 80 to 90 dragons very well, because they die a lot faster compared to when you have like 1k plus 1k HP, you know, that kind of thing, which I don't have. And that makes a lot of difference because it means that you do not have risk of losing your frontliners on the third turn, which is where usually level 99 dragons is going to kill off your unit. So block and HP gears for the frontliners and double speed. Alright, for jewels, as always, you want to go block rate as well. You can see my Velika has no rate jewels because again, your Velika is not going to be attacking a lot, so it's not important to have rate jewels on Velika. For my Seek, again, block rate, and what you want to do is usually lifesteal. Lifesteal and block rate is two things you want on your frontliners as well, so it gives them some kind of sustain when, you know, because they will be speed attacking, and when they speed attack, they will, you know, drain health as well. So you can see lifesteal, block rate, and I went damage on my Eileen, even though you can go some other thing if you want. You can even go counter rate, but I think from what I've experienced in Arena, because my Black Rose and Chiparang both have counter rate, and there's only one hero that can counter at one time, so I think there's no need to do more than 2 counter rate heroes in your 5-man lineup. So yeah, so I think the frontliners best jewel of choice, block rate, should take away the counter rate on my Lina actually, and you know, you can go total damage and lifesteal. So total damage, block rate, lifesteal, the best for your frontliners in terms of jewels. Block rate because you're putting block rate and HP gears. Why block rate? Because block rate gives you more effective HP. Alright, and when you block, you essentially take half the damage if I'm not wrong. Or yeah, I think half the damage. So blocking and Dragon's AoE attack literally means that it doesn't do much damage, and yeah, increases the survivability of your units. And the reason why you go HP, why not double block Kazu? Because what if you don't block? You know, what if you don't get, I don't think you can get 100% block rate. Actually you can, I think, if you go YOLO. 20% with 32%, 64 plus 20 is, yeah, you can't. 64 plus 20 is 84%, guys. So you can't actually get 100% block rate, even with unless you get, somehow you can find accessories that give you block rate. Is there? I actually don't even know if there's an accessory that gives you block rate. But as you can see, 84% is, you can get 100% block rate. Oh yeah, still got masteries. Forgot. So you can actually get 100% block rate, and I don't know if you can actually get 100% block rate, or I don't know if 100% block rate will be better than going HP and block. So this is up to the pros at level 89 dragons to tell me, but I'm just sharing with you guys my equipment and my insights in terms of what I'm using. Alright, so Shane, and then frontliners, double speed, block HP, block rate jewels, lifesteal jewels, and total damage jewels is what you want for your guys. Alright, so if you look at my Jave equipment, people always ask, how come my Jave do so much damage? I have the, in terms of base attack, highest tier for my Jave, and I'm using a 30% crit rate P attack. Alright, and double HP on my Jave. And I will actually go block HP, but yeah, I'm using a lot of block rate against my rate. So this is what my Jave has, and he has crit damage, crit rate, and damage. Generally speaking, I should totally give him my crit rate gear. But if you look at my FOMAP videos, most of the time my Jave is dead before he casts anything. So I don't want to use my Topaz to remove it when I realize that there's someone better to put crit rate, so I just leave it here for now. Can give him 10% damage if I want to, but yeah, I don't want to use Topaz. Because as always, for those who watch my stream, I wasted 360 Topaz to do refusions, and that's not good for me. Alright, I'm trying to keep my be as prudent with my topaz as possible. Alright, for my Lina, double speed. Alright, 24%, 25% HP block. Again, the HP not the best. Should go for the 1k one. And who else should I showcase? Yeah, my Ace, double speed, block Chris Great Sword, and double HP as well, even though I should go HP block. I think Rim goes double block for his Ace or something, like 100% block or something. Can't remember. Again, best jewels for Ace should be total damage, lifesteal, and you can go block rate on him. I think that's pretty good as well, especially if you're going the block strats. Alright, but when you get level 40 Ace, right, the reason why I didn't go block rate HP is because my Ace is only 34. That means in terms of HP pool, he's quite squishy. If you have level 40 Ace, then I think you can go for the block shenanigans, which I can't. Alright. Alright. What else? What else? I don't think I need to talk about my team 2. And I don't think any other heroes are important in terms of the showcase. That's about it, guys. That's about it. Oh yeah, my Black Rose. Black Rose, double speed, double counter, and this is the thing that got me the 3.6k ratings. 20% electrify chance. Good luck to everybody that's going for the 6-star accessory for this event and the previous event. Alright, I got a crit rate accessory. For those like my girlfriend who got 30% electrify, congrats to you. I went damage, counter rate, and lifesteal on my Black Rose. Lifesteal have been good for my Black Rose in terms of some clutch situations, which is why I go lifesteal on her. Alright, and I don't think going crit damage on her is reliable anyway, she doesn't crit a lot. So, yeah, getting more counter rate will be great, of course. And lifesteal is good when you counter as well, and you speed attack as well. So, you know, I can say speed attack and lifesteal goes hand in hand most of the time. Who else? Who else? Oh yeah, my Droopy double speed. Alright, technically speaking, I should go get a much better HP. When I use Droopy in my raid team 1, I realized for level 60 and above dragon, there's a very high chance that my Droopy dies because my HP gear is so bad. So that makes a lot of difference. Even with the 5% HP accessory here, she's not doing too well. Alright. So the thing about the total damage thing, I have to talk about team 2, is because team 2 you have Dowlon's. And Dowlon's passive increases the damage of all allies by 40%. So this is the total damage portion of increasing damage. And it's 40% only. So if you have Dowlon's in your Dragon Raid team, you can still use total damage jewels, but you're only gonna get like 10% effectiveness from it. You're not gonna get a full 20% effectiveness. So the thing is, with this guy, Baijiao, 60%, but this guy's buff is under physical and magic attack. So this guy's buff doesn't fall under all damage. So you can see the difference now. You have physical and magical attack increase percent that falls under, I don't know whether there's a cap for this, by the way. And increasing all allies damage by a certain number of percent is another category. So that one, we know that the cap is 80%. This one, we don't know. So I have Baijiao here, but as you can see, all of them are gearless. So my team 2 is not worth mentioning. Alright. So yeah, not worth mentioning at all. And that should be it for the equipment showcase. So to show you guys an idea of how my dragon team actually do, let's do a dragon raid, alright? Let's find a like level 60, 59, 61, alright. So let's do a 61 here. Just to show you how I cycle my skills. Some people are interested in that. So I go Warm Echo, Soul Slayer this, and usually this as well because my Seek in terms of damage output, because it's level 40, it's going to be the best out of the other frontliners. Velika can throw away because magic attack, and Eileen's only level 34. Lina again throw away, you can't even use. So usually you will cycle 2 skills before every Soul Slayer. And the reason why Shane is better as an auto dragon, alright, is because she only has 1 skill. She do not need to, you know, go into a sniping stance like Droopy. So if I'm lucky sometimes, as you can see, I could have Soul Slayer, but it was like 1 second off, so I don't want to take the risk of doing that. Because that means that I might have passed my turn and the dragon gets his turn one more time. So usually if I'm fighting level 99 dragons, I'll have to heal at this turn already, because right now the dragon will be using his first AoE. Hello? What? I'm too fast? Okay. So now I'm in an awkward situation where, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna counter and this buys time for my Soul Slayer. Okay, I didn't counter. Feels bad. His speed attacks me, so it gives me 2 slaps to the face. Again, it's still too early to heal. One way to know how to cycle skills is 10 seconds. Alright, 10 seconds is the way to cycle skills. So the thing counters now, please. Okay, there we go. So I can use this because the time that Shane takes to run back will mean that this is up. And up. So you can see that I always put three skills, and I press this and then I'll go Facebook, look at some stuff and come back until like, you know, the skills are done using. As long as I know that I'm using Slow Slayer whenever it's up, yeah, pretty much good to go already. So can you imagine if you go counter rate, every time Shane counters, that's 12,000. Every time Shane counters, that is 12,000. So she might not get lethal on that, but if she counters, you get what I mean? Imagine every AoE. So the boss always do 2 AoEs, and every 2 AoEs that the guy casts, you counter. Look at this. Psh, psh. That's like 13.4k right there. That's why I was like, maybe counter rate is better than lethal attack. But lethal attack, duo, helps you get lethal attack and crit. You can that. I won't get that 13.4k lethal attack crit if I didn't have the lethal duo as well. So I decided to go for lethal attack because I think it's more consistent and less dependent on RNG. So you can see now I don't need to wait for my... I don't need to use a filler skill, so I do this. And yeah, should be good. I think I can do like 600, 700, 800k, I'm not very sure actually. It starts to get tough once the turn becomes 6 turns, pretty much. So you can see if I still got my Shane buff here, because she's going to counter. There you go. Oh wait, she lost a buff. It feels bad. So sometimes it backfire, I guess. Because I always try to make sure that my Soul Slayer is used before my Lina buff runs out. Okay. You can see turn 4. See how useful the life drain is? My Lina doesn't have life steel jewel, unfortunately. See how much speed attack actually helps. Technically speaking, I wouldn't have the chance to heal first before I actually, you know, before the cooldown is up. Sorry, my mind is like puzzled right now. But because we managed to get 3 speed attack in a row from Sig, even though that's like super lucky. But that bought time for us to use Lina's heal. And this keeps everybody topped up, which is very important. The person that you don't want to lose essentially is Velika, because Velika's passive dies when it's gone when she dies. So if she dies, pretty much your entire team is going to die in the next double AoE. Because she has a 40%, I believe, 40% magic damage reduction, and the dragon is magic damage for those who do not know. Alright. So in this case, I should prioritize healing over doing Soul Slayer if I want to survive more turns. He's gonna do his AoE. My Velika is close. Could have sneaked in a heal, but I think we're still good. He's probably gonna do one more AoE. Just a slap to the face on Eileen. I heal first. Yeah, we are looking good so far. And you can see the block rate coming into play. You can see that Shane took a lot of damage, and you see the rest. They only lose like what? 20%? Yeah, around 20%. Oh. This is what happens, guys, in high level dragons after turn 3. If Shane gets unlucky and she gets smacked on the face, and if she don't counter, you'll be like, uh-oh. So sometimes your high level dragons can turn out to be a disaster, you know. And I'll show you what's a disaster later. Team 2 is a disaster later, alright? Velica got stunned. So I'm in kind of a pickle right now, because if my Velica dies, it's over. And it might not seem like my heal will be in time even after I rebuff myself. Or Velica might be dead. So if she doesn't block, I think she's dead. Oh, she actually blocked 700, but she still died. So there's an Aika farm moment there. And I shouldn't heal, saving it. I think they can take one more AoE then I heal. Psh, psh, the counter, boys. $4.5k. Oh, I forgot to switch, guys. Anyway, he's dead because it'll be his turn first. And my Lina got stunned. Oh, that's actually what happened. She got stunned, guys. That's why I couldn't click on it. Not bad! So you can see, I mean, nothing fantastic like Remeno's Dragon Liner, but yeah, 937k on the level 61 Dragon. Level 61. And because I still have Lina's buff and Eileen's buff, you still can do a bit more damage. Maybe you can sneak in one more Soul Slayer, don't know. See how it goes. Speed attack 1. Oh, she's gonna get slapped. Oh, Shane was the one that got slapped, guys. So I got 960k and I'll hit 1 million since I have Team 2. Should be at least able to do 40,000. I might be wrong, by the way. Because they will die to 1 Dragon AoE. So right now, because my heroes are not transcended on my Dragon Team 2, they actually just rip over a AoE. Most of them at least. Even with Espada's. So what I always do is I make sure I buff first. If I'm manuing, so I make sure I get this buff before he dies. Alright, then after that I'll do my usual. Because there's no point trying to do anything else, you'll know what I mean later. They'll be down to like 10% HP if they're lucky, most of them will die. Oh wow, okay, not bad. But you see, the double AoE is the problem. Surprisingly, I'm actually surviving longer than I thought. So we hit 1 million, not bad. Get the heals from Carrion, guys. Whoa. Oh. I'm trying to get my Baijiao to level 32, working on him already. And my Espada as well, while I'm farming for others. Which brings us to something very important that I have not mentioned yet, which is that about the 200 Ruby challenge, guys. So, as one of the guys that commented mentioned, it is very true, it's very hard to maintain 200 rubies every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do 200 rubies for the first 3 days of the week and then die down to 100 rubies a day for the rest of the week. Or just stick to 100 rubies a day now. So I've earned about 1,000 rubies already. So it's very good. I'm actually at 1.9k. I will be able to hit 2k in this video since I have not collected the 100 rubies today. Well, not bad, 1.1 million. So you can see that we got what, 100k? Less than 100k. It was 940,000, right? So we have not hit 100k yet. And you can see that the Baijiao's buff actually lasts them long because it's 3 turns. I'm actually surviving a lot longer than I thought. And yep, 100k. Actually, it's 200k, right? Yeah, it's 200k. What am I saying? Yeah, 200k. My maths is failing, guys. I should totally give the damage accessory to Jupi, I think. It will work out for her in Team 2. Not bad, 21,000. By the way, her first and second skill deals the same percent damage. Like, they are both 220%, so they do the same damage. It's just that one of the skills is actually 2 hits and then the last hit. $1.2 million, so yeah, not bad. And hopefully someone finishes off the dragon. But you can see 1.9k jewels right now, and yeah, we're keeping it up, guys. So aiming for 1000 rubies at least a week. So in 4 weeks we have 4k rubies, so looking good. And maybe 2 months we'll get close to 10k. I might use 2k rubies to just expand my hero pool, and then we'll do some YOLO summons whenever they release something important like Lin or I don't know, whoever I think is worth going crazy for. Right now, not saying that the collaboration heroes is not worth going crazy for, but I'm not ready yet. I only have 2k, and if you want a YOLO you need at least 1.8k rubies, and even though that is enough, I've summoned twice and I've gotten 2 of the heroes that I don't need, so yep. Alright, now to the dragon chest opening. Let me just make sure I have space in my items. Okay. I believe I have a weapon that I was trying to... yeah, this one. Boom boom. I have actually 2 spare Eileen... Empress Eileen Spear speed plus 25%, but unfortunately Team 2 is all magic attack, and I didn't take magic speed. Oh man. Okay. Time to open them chests. Oh! Max crit rate, but 200 damage on me. $18 points, not bad. Oh yes, thank you. 1k HP. Alright, I'm already happy with the result that I got, guys. I just needed HP armors. Come on, give me more HP armors. I don't need 27 speed, man. Just give me HP armors. I just want HP armors, man. Come on. Not like this. Not the 500 one. Oh no, max items. Oh, I actually have a lifesteal jewel. Okay. Oh man, look at this. Look at how much jewels you need to feed to actually plus a jewel. Okay, it's not worth it. Hang on. There's like a... you see the 27%, but it's 20%, 27% lethal, guys. Just... oh, good! Magic attack speed! Yay! Oh! This is actually good, by the way, because I don't need damage on the person. I just need the speed. So my Espada is done already, guys. Double speed Espada, 27%. That's the highest tier, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Even though 180 damage is the worst, but you don't need the damage, technically speaking. Technically speaking, of course, you want the best for your character. Thank you, Zalet. Alright, let's rank up this and hopefully we get HP armor, please! That's not the way to get HP armor, man. Feels bad. I'm actually gonna power up armors. Screw weapons, guys. I need HP armors. Because if I can get my team 2 to be able to survive past turn 3, right, I can actually do a lot more damage. Great. I still got one chest to open, right? Let's not waste the efficiency of the armors. Okay, one more 5-star. We can craft, guys. We can craft. So here we go. 4 crafts. Oh, 765 HP, not bad. A better raid opening compared to the previous one. The previous one was okay as well. Alright, not bad. And I've come to expect nothing from this game already. Like, more like, I don't expect to get anything good, you know, I'm just used to getting shit stuff. You know? I don't have any 4-star, okay, whatever. Not like this. Okay, so I have that beautiful HP armor. Where did it go? Did I accidentally... Wait! What? Oh. My heart almost dropped. My heart almost dropped. My heart almost dropped, guys. News like you passed it twice. I know, I'm sick of it. Now the question is, do I want to beef up my first team? Hang on, guys. Hang on. So. I'm gonna give my Lina this, and I'm gonna remove. Is it worth it? I need it. So I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna give my Lina this one. Then we go to Armor Master. Oh, 4 keys! Team 2. Hey, who's the person that I cannot die? I need this guy not to die. So this guy can survive now. Dowlands has immunity. Okay. Oh. I almost pressed wrong. So the reason why I unlocked is because I got 2 speed weapons for her. Yay! Because there's some speed on our Espada, and she got the HP. Somehow she has block. And... okay, it's only 4 topaz. Oh, it's not so much. Okay. Alright. So, I'm really sorry for being sick, guys. Oh wait, you can collect another dragon. It died. Number 1. Alright, useless armor. But that's for this video. Apologies for being sick again. For those who are doing the 100 or 200 ruby challenge, keep up the good work. 2000 ruby, guys. Next week will be 3000. And yeah, onwards we go. My name has been AikawaKazu. Thanks for watching once again. God bless. And I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Take care, guys. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go is out. I know. Don't tell me to play Pokemon Go. I can't stream it. Alright, bye.